Good morning. Today is Wednesday of Get Ready With Me. So we're in the shower. Yes, we are, honey. Boo, boo. I don't know if you guys can tell, but how soft and smooth my face looks. And that is because of this system, this skincare system. I've been really using it for 2 weeks and I have noticed a difference that my face is super like baby skin. But you guys, this comes with 4 heads. Just want to show you guys really quick. This is the one I use for my body. This is for my foot, for my feet. Then we got the cleansing brush and we got the exfoliating brush. I've been loving it. If you guys are interested in this, like I will never show you guys something that I don't really like. But if you guys are interested in this, you guys can use my code Erika Bubalu. I'm gonna put it right here. And you guys are gonna get 70% off. Woo, woo, boo, boo. So yeah, this, let me show this again. Duval. So as soon as I'm out of the shower, I use this one for my face. So today I'm feeling kind of like a buchona vibe. I have such a cute shirt in my closet that's like an orangey. I'm going to show it to you guys later on, obviously in my try-on. But I want to talk about these nails, okay? These are the nails from Hell. If you guys see me that I'm forward like this, is because I'm breastfeeding my baby, so please don't mind. I'm not going to be talking about the products, obviously, because this is just a get ready with me, you know, old school. So, yeah. But you guys, okay. So, everything started. The nail place I go to is these chinitos, right? They actually don't do such a good job. They do a really bad job, honestly. Like, but I always go to them because they're right by my house. Bad job, right? So, I wanted to try a new place, but I always end up going there because it's right by my house. My husband was doing his hair next door. So I go in there, and mind you, like they've been seeing me for a while already. And they're always, so I walk in and the girl's like, okay, what do you need? And I'm just like, I need a pedicure and a fill. I was due for a fill. She's like, okay, it's going to be a 15-minute wait. So I'm waiting. 45 minutes go by, okay? And then the guy's like, okay, you're next, blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, what do you want? So I'm just like, okay, I want green and I want pink and I want a daisy in the front. So he's like, oh, okay. And then he asks the girl. And then she's like, no design. I'm just like, you can't just do some polka dots in the front, like literally like this. And then she's like, no. So I'm just like, okay, it's about time that I try a new place anyways. Oh, I'm trying to drink my green. So then my husband was right next door and I go. He was with the barber next door getting his haircut. So I go and he's like, what happened? Because I'm like, oh, they couldn't do a design. He's like, what? I'm just like, yeah, they couldn't do no design. He's like, that's crazy. After 40 minutes. So then his barber's like, what are you looking for? And I'm just like, oh, I need a fill and a pedicure. He's like, oh, his wife does nails. The guy in front of me. There was this guy in front of me that's a barber as well. And the guy was like, oh yeah, my wife has been doing this for 15 years. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, check her out on her Instagram. So I'm just like, okay. He's like, yeah, check her out on her Instagram. You'll probably like her work. I'm just like, all right. So then I look at her Instagram and I noticed that her long nails were very thick and not my style. But I noticed that the almond shapes, they look cute, you know? So I call her And then I'm just like, oh, hi, are you available today or what? She's like, what do you need done? And she was very nice, very polite. She's like, what do you need done? I'm just like, oh, I need a fill and a pedicure. So she's like, oh, okay, I have an opening for tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, that's great. So that was a Saturday. So tomorrow was going to be a Sunday. So then I booked my appointment, you guys, and I looked all cute because on Sunday, me and my husband, we go out and stuff like that. So I get ready, right? So Sunday comes along and I get all dressed up and stuff. And my husband takes me to this place, his front door. So she saw my husband, right? She saw that I wasn't single. Anyways, here it goes, you guys. Oh my God. You know when you have a bad vibe and you ignore it? That's exactly what happened to me. I'm just like, damn. So I get to the door and then she opens the door and I'm fully dressed. I'm in high heels and everything because it's the day that we go out. It doesn't matter if I was looking like a bum, or it doesn't matter. Or even if I was wearing a dress, okay? So she opens the door and then she's like, she opens the door and then she looks at me like this. And she's like, Paca. And I'm just like, okay. I'm just like, okay. Not like, oh, hi, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's her business. Like, I'm a new client. I would expect way more, right? And then I'm just like, okay, I got a nasty vibe from her. And then she's like, Paca. Then I go back and I'm just like, she stops like at the hallway. And then I'm like, and then she's like, over here. Oh, but it was all in Spanish, you know, that I'm translating in English. She was like, over here. And then I was just like, okay. I'm like, maybe that's just her attitude. You know how some people have, like, their attitudes are kind of off, but that's the way they are, you know? Not everybody is bubbly and happy and blah, 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 blah. For some people, it takes time for them to warm up. So that's what I thought. I was like, okay. As I get to the back room, oh, mind you, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this was in a house, right? So as I'm heading to the back room where she's at, her husband is cutting hair there too. There was this other lady there too. And I noticed that she was very talkative to the other lady. But to me, she was very rude. Like, very, very rude. And I'm just like, all right, girl, like, give it some time. Give it some time for what, right? I'm just like, damn, just like, I was just thinking inside of me, like, give it some time. Maybe she'll warm up and stuff. So as I'm sitting there, I show her my style, what I want. And she has tons of nail polishes in the front. So I'm just like, I show her my nails. I'm like, oh, I want this green and I want a pink. And then she was just like, okay. So I'm showing her the style that I want. So then she's like, oh, so you want pink and green. She's like, okay, choose your pink. And I'm just like, oh, like this one. And as I was opening up the pink ones, they were looking kind of different. You know how the pink on the bottle looks on the outside, and then you open it and then there's like a different type of pink. So she was even like, oh, no, that's not the pink. I'm like, well, what pink do you recommend? And this is the pink I wanted. Let me show you. It's like a baby pink. See? I don't know if you guys can see. But it's like a baby pink, okay? You guys want to see my baby? Oh, look at her. She's only a little month old. Oh, she's so cute. Did they hi, Mama? Say hi, Mama. Look at, she has like olive green eyes. Say hi, Mama. Well, I'm like, which one do you recommend? Because obviously they're her pinks, you know. She knows what's up with her. Like, she knows what colors she has in her things. Like, she knows her colors more than I. So then I'm like, well, what color do you recommend that's like this? She's like, well, I don't know. I can't choose for you. This lady is my age, okay? Just making that, like, she's not like an older lady or younger than me. She looks like she's about my age. So that's why I was like, okay. So then it was time for the green. And then she was like, okay, choose the green. And I'm just like, I chose the green. And the one I chose, she didn't have it. So she was like, choose another one, like that, with that attitude. She was like, choose another one. And the color that I want, she doesn't have the green that I want. So she's obviously like, for some reason, she's getting frustrated with me. And she keeps looking at the lady and laughing, like when she was telling me choose a color, and then I chose it, and that color didn't match. She was looking at the lady like, you know, like making fun of me. And I'm just like, okay, bitch. Like, I was thinking inside of my head, like, be patient, because. So at this point, I'm feeling super like, okay, bitch, like, I'm feeling your vibe, you know? Like, I don't know what I did to you, or, oh, when I was talking about what I was wearing is because it seemed like she didn't like that I was dressed with high heels and stuff like that. But I was wearing, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys what I was wearing. I was wearing some high-rise skinny jeans. I was wearing some heels, and I was wearing a tuck shirt with my belt. That is it, with the little jean jacket on the top. So anyways, it's Sunday. Like, I don't even know why I feel in my, like, I feel, because she looked at me up and down, that she didn't like that I was dressed, you know? And because who stares at you up and down like that? Like, I don't know. But that's the vibe that I got, that I was like overly dressed for her. Maybe, I don't know. Or she just seemed like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. Maybe she was insecure. I don't know. But I did get a nasty vibe from her when she saw me like that. So anyways, the lady started catching on her that she was being like rude to me. And she started like easing the situation, because it felt like the room felt very, the vibe was off, you know, like it felt nasty. Now, when I was younger, I used to fight. Okay, when I was younger. I am 36 years old. I have kids. I'm not in high school. I'm not going to be fighting with a random woman for no reason, you know. And the reason why I'm talking about fight is because it gets worse. It gets so bad, you guys. It really gets so bad. But so I'm over here, and then it's time to choose the greens, right? And then I'm just like, it's because all of your greens are like, they're not the greens I'm looking for. And she's like, well, I can't help you. Choose a green. And I was just like, okay, bitch. Like, okay. Okay, are you going to get a pedicure? Remind you, I booked an appointment for a pedicure and a fill, right? So she knew I was going to do a pedicure. And then I looked to the side. You guys, I'm not even playing. The water was black. Now, I'm used to going to a salon. Like, you know, I'm not used to going to nobody's house. I'm just like, oh, no, just a fill. And then she was like, okay. She's like, lift up your leg over here. So she's working on the other side, and then my leg is on top of her. And I'm just like, oh, my God, like, I'm not liking this. Like, I'm not liking this at all. So then I see the way that she does my nails. She's cutting my nails with some scissors, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, bitch. You know what I mean? So then I'm texting my husband. I text him. I'm like, damn. I'm like, she's being so rude. Mind you, my husband is very overprotective of me. He really is. You know. He's like, let's get the fucking get up and let's go. And then I'm just like, no. She's working on my nails. So I'm just like, but I told him already. I'm like, she's super, like, I straight up told him, oh, she's super rude. So I'm like, no, I'm just going to give her a little chance, you know, so she can finish. And then when she was done with my toes, they came out really cute. She only put gel. I'm not liking this. So on the pan, it looks white. And then when I put it on, it's gold. I don't like it, but whatever. So you guys, I just threw on some lashes and I put the orange under, okay? Let's pretend like today's a makeup day, because today, baby, today is not the day for makeup. Like, my makeup is just not coming out right how I want it to. But my girls, y'all pretend like today, okay? Like don't be acting like you don't have one of those days. But yeah, don't mind my makeup. Today's not the day. It's a struggle today. You know what? When I have all of my kids, or I don't have all my kids here, 2 of them are in school. But when I have my girls here and stuff like that, I get discombobulated. So let me go ahead and finish my eyebrows and finish my story. So he's like, okay, let's get out of there, whatever. And I'm just like, no, my nails came out super cute on my toes. And I was just like, okay, I'm having a little faith on this lady. So then it's time for my hands. And then, you guys, she's being rude as hell. So mind you, I have almond shape, right? Obviously, if you're going to do a refill, you're going to leave the same shape that I have. But why are you going to go in there and change my shape, right? So then she starts working on my hands and she starts giving me stiletto. She fills them and she starts giving me stiletto. And I'm like, okay, just trust the process. You know how it is with nails. Sometimes they come out, they're looking janky. And then everything at the end is looking good, right? So I'm like, just trust the process, baby. So here I am. The lady picks up on her rudeness and the lady starts talking to me, like trying to make conversation with me. And I'm just like, okay, you know, she's being nice. The other lady, she was the wife of the guy that was getting his haircut. So I think she was picking up. I mean, there was 4 people in that living room. So they were picking up on what was going on. I'm over here looking at her doing some stiletto nails and I'm just letting her, because I'm just like, okay, just whatever, you know. Then she's done. She's like, go wash your hands. And then she's like, I have the toilet, the paper over here. She had the paper over here so her clients wouldn't be able to use the toilet, the bathroom in her room, in her bathroom. And I was just like, okay, bitch. Whatever. I go wash my hands, and as I'm washing my hands, I'm looking at my nails and they're super pointy and they're crooked and they look like shit. Literal shit. So this is when I need to learn how to speak up, right? Because my personality is, I don't like conflict. I don't like nothing. But when I don't like something, I do say it. Say, for instance, we go to a restaurant and I don't like the food, or they bring me the food like nasty. I won't eat it. I'll return it. But there, it was like different because I don't know. It's like another human being. Not that at the restaurant they're not human beings. They are. But I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Like with her, it was just like, should I say something or should I not? So then I was just like, I started being like, oh, you know, like, I told her, I'm like, my nails are too pointy and I have a newborn. Like, can you like make them softer? Trying to tell her, the tips of my nails look like shit. They look like knives. You're giving me a damn stiletto and they're all crooked. They were like chipped and bitten. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? You know, like, what's going on, baby? So she was like, yeah. So she starts working on my nails and she's like, she would grab my hand and then she's like this, like this. So that's you, right? Like this. And then I would look at them. I was like, oh, yeah, you still need like a little bit right here. And then she would be like shaving it down like this. And she's like this. Like she would literally like push my hand like that. And I was like, oh, my God. Like, I don't understand. You know, I just don't understand. You guys see my liner all ugly? Please don't pay no mind to it, you know? You're a girl struggling today. Really, like, I'm starting to get angry at this point. Like, my patience is going to shit and I'm starting to get angry. I'm not even getting mad no more. I'm getting angry because she's pushing my hand and she's making fun of me with the other lady. Yeah, just by remembering, like, it makes me upset. So then I don't know in what stage we were at from my nails that she starts picking my cuticles and she's making all of my hands bleed because she's pulling it like this, like now I understand. I've bled before in salons. Like, I understand. Okay, I understand that sometimes that will happen or whatever, but she was being too aggressive and she was just like pulling it. And then three of my fingers, like two of them were super red, and then one of them was just like straight out bleeding. So she cuts out a little bit of paper towel, and then she just puts it on. So I go and wash my hands, and I come back and I tell her, and then she's getting upset. So then I'm just like, well, why are you doing a stiletto when I had like around my nails were around? She's like, no, they weren't. You came in here and your nails were already stiletto. I was like, no, I had round nails. And then I was like, can you like make them rounder, please? Because I don't want stiletto. So she was like giving me like the biggest attitude that I came in there, that I went in there with my stiletto nails already. Okay, babe. Okay, bitch. So I was thinking, I'm like, this bitch is gonna give me the fungus of my life, you know? So she's like, hold it. So I'm over here holding it. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm about to fucking lose it. I'm really about to fucking lose it. And I'm holding the paper towel. I'm just like numb, okay? Because I cannot believe everything that's happening. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys, that you guys are just like, is this really going on? You know what I mean? I know that other people, like my mom, when I was telling her and my friend, I was telling them, she was like, bitch, like, what the fuck? And they know me, you know, that I speak up and stuff. But in this situation, I was just like in Oz. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? You know, like, oh my God. So then, I'm not liking the shape of my nails. She's like, she rounds them up and she leaves them like shit. And she's like, is it like this? Like this? And then I'm like, no, it's because I keep having to tell you that you're missing this spot and you're missing this spot. And then she's like, you know what? She's like, I have 2 more clients after you and you're taking my time. Everything you're supposed to say in the beginning. I'm just like, yeah, but I came in with almond nails and you're giving me stiletto nails. And then she's like, no, you came in with stiletto nails. I was like, no, I didn't. So I was like, you know what? I'm just like, how much is it? Like, don't finish I had no color. I had no nothing. They weren't even done. And I'm like, how much is it, you know? And she was like, it's 40 for your nails and 15 for the feet. And I'm just like, okay. So as I'm walking out, her husband's like sitting on the couch, and he's like, adios. And I was like, okay. No, I'm like, no, I'm coming back, you know, like I'm gonna pay her. I'm gonna pay the bitch. My mom was like, I hope you didn't pay her. And I was just like, anyways, I go outside and I tell my husband what's going on. I'm just like, so we're at dinner and his phone rings, and then we see that it's my husband answers the phone, and it's her husband. And he's like, oh, he's like, you know, obviously I can't talk and do my lips at the same time. I'm using London from NYX, and then I'm using this one, the butter gloss. And he's like, I really apologize for what happened. I didn't know what had happened. He's like, I'm gonna find, I called your barber so he can give me your number because I want to give you guys back the money. So that's what happened. He ended up giving him back the money and stuff like that. But you guys, let me know, have you guys, like, I was so discombobulated of everything that had happened that I was just not having no reaction. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was just thinking in my head, like, what the fuck is going on? You know, like, why is she treating me like that, you know? But I came down to the conclusion that the bitch just didn't like me since the beginning, because she was nice to the other lady that she was talking to and nice to a new client that she was going to have, because she's like, oh, acting like she was a new client. After, when I was sitting there, well, actually, okay, as I was sitting there, the older lady that was there left, and then another client came, and she was like, oh, hi, nice to meet you, blah, 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 blah. But with me, you have an attitude? Why? Now, I know I ain't the hottest shit ever, but like, why do you have an attitude with me? Guys, I ended up going with this other chinito, and he was like, oh, very bad job, you know, and he ended up putting the color and everything. She didn't do this. Oh, no, she did not. It was the chinito that did that. So, yeah. What a horrible experience, actually. Ugh. Just by thinking about it, it makes me, I don't know. I'm just like, why are people like that? Like, bitch, why you like that, you know? This is butter gloss, and this is called Fortune Cookie from NYX. So, a little bit of a fail with my makeup, if I'm completely honest. Don't be looking close at me, girl. Don't get close. Stay right there. Let me set my face.
There must be some way out of here. Oh, 'cause I'm feeling so great, and I know I can escape. I can't keep calling you my dear. Oh, 'cause I'm feeling so great, never got the time of day.
So you guys, I'm feeling like a buchona right now. What you think, huh? So you guys, I thought that for this outfit, you know, since it's giving very much buchona vibes, I thought it would pair really well with black opium. My hair, I didn't do anything. I just left it curly because my hair is unmanageable today, okay? Today was not a makeup day, not a hair day. But yeah, let's go ahead and spray. Pulse points. Behind the neck. Acá. Oh yeah. Everywhere. Ooh, I smell so good, you guys. Like, black opium to me will never get old, and especially for this little outfit. What? Let me post. Yeah. So you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. See you on the next one. Besitos a ti. Let me know if you guys like this, okay?